There we go. Maybe you guys could hear me, but apparently I don't have a very well-oiled machine here. There's one crucial button that I actually forgot to press there. So, so there we go. Can we do that again? Can we do that again? Can we pretend that didn't happen there? So, don't try this at home, kids. I am a professional. Okay. So again, I am Van Eberts. This is Movies America Live. We will be going over Land of Bad today with Russell Crowe and the Hemsworth brothers and other assorted actors and the like, okay? And now Russell Crowe, he's been an LA detective, a whistleblower, a Roman general turned gladiator, a ship's captain, a schizophrenic genius, and an NYPD cop. And in Land of Bad, he trades all that in to be a drone pilot, sporting an Hawaiian shirt, chugging Keurig coffee. And if that tantalizes you, stay tuned for more. But first, this.
In a world where the number of movies available is great, but many are so bad, you'll learn a new definition of hate. One man sifts and reviews through the movie sludge. One man will be the movie cop, jury, and judge. He goes by many names, but you know him by Movies Merica.
Yeah, everybody. Yes. All right. So, again, we're going to be going over Land of Bad in this Movies America Live episode just for you, okay? And I always want to welcome in my movie maniacs and my fellow freedom-fueled film fanatics, and you guys know who you are, okay? And then also real quick here, feel free to get into the live chat, okay? So that way it's not just me talking to myself, which would be really weird, okay, and very off-putting if I'm just sitting here talking to myself, okay? I do enough of that in real life outside of the show. Okay, you guys weren't supposed to hear that. All right, so yeah, get in the live chat on Pilled, on YouTube, on Rumble, and yeah, let me know what you think about Land of Bad, Russell Crowe. You know, did you like this movie? Did you hate it? If you liked it, what was your favorite part? Anything about movies, that's totally cool. You can let me know all about that here as I refresh the screen here on Pilled on the live chat there to make sure I'm not missing any live chats as well. So, all right. And so let's do this here because we're going to be talking about Land of Bad. Let me wet your whistle here with the trailer from the movie that we are going to be talking about today. So without further ado.
We were having a very pleasant day. Blessed. Then someone rains on our parade. They removed one cancer just to find another.
This is not the conversation we should be having right now.
We're going after a CIA asset that's been captured.
Is this your first mission in theater, JTAC?
Second.
Do me a favor. Keep up. The last thing we need in this op is have to save your ass.
The hell are these guys?
Local militia.
Yo, hand over in 5.
I'm ready. I am your eyes in the sky and the bringer of doom.
Subtle.
I got movement.
We got a situation. RPG 12 o'clock, incoming!
Weapons away.
Reaper, you there? Reaper.
We're here, Playboy. You gotta get your ass on the move, son.
Come on, soldier.
Hang in there, okay?
Blackbird, can you stay in the area?
Yeah, get it. Go forward.
Playboy, are you injured?
Can't talk right now.
I get it. This is not where you want to be. Okay, it's not here. It's not here. It's here.
3 hostiles heading your way.
Do not move. There's no way I'm off this op.
Remember your training. This is gonna get ugly.
Our priority is protecting the men and women who serve this country.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You gotta move, man.
Get up and go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. So, if anything else, that trailer was badass. Now, we've seen a lot of movies where the trailer has kicked total ass, and you go to check out the movie, and you're like, I was fooled. All right, I've been hoodwinked. All right, this movie is complete, a dog turd, and the trailer sucked me in. And man, now do I have egg on my face? But not in this case with Land of Bad. Okay, the trailer truly told the story of how good this movie is, and this movie, as you could probably tell from the trailer, is in the same vein as like Lone Survivor, with Mark Wahlberg, or 13 Hours a few years ago. Those movies that unfairly get labeled like dad movies, or bring your bros, or bring your crew and whatnot. These are movies that are meant more for just the old man, or for your boys, or anything like that. So, but I think some people label them as such like that. Some of the people that label them as such are trying to limit the audience for these movies right there, with bad intent. But so this movie is just a really quick description of the plot here. So you've got some special forces operators, and then Liam Hemsworth. He's not a special forces operator. He's a JTAC. He's basically the guy that controls the planes up in the sky for the team. And so they're sent on a mission to recover a CIA asset that got taken captive by, I think, some Russians or something like that. I've only seen the movie once, so I can't remember exactly all the specific points of the movie. But they're supposed to rescue this guy, and so they're on like this like in South Philippines, and the mission goes south, as you can see in the trailer. And then Liam Hemsworth, he's out there in this bloody hell by himself. He needs all the support he can get, and that's where Russell Crowe's Reaper character kicks in and supports him as the drone pilot of the drone that's circling the position, the zone that they're in, or the grid. And then that's pretty much the movie there. I mean, it's like most of the movie is Liam Hemsworth trying to get to safety, basically just trying to live, trying to survive, right? With Russell Crowe and his co-pilot helping them out. And they're trying to get him, to an LZ, a landing zone, and get him out of there. And there's all kinds of roadblocks, all kinds of encounters with the enemy, with the terrorists, and they're trying to just take this guy out. Explosions, actions, gunfights galore. Some of the violence is brutal in this. I mean, and that's unrelenting, but it just, it's that way because, it needs to raise the stakes, and there's a lot of stakes in this movie here. So not the kind you could eat, though. Maybe, there were some of those in there, and I just didn't see them. But the stakes, the life and death consequences in this movie is very, very high. So, and there's, I'm not doing justice to the plot as far as describing it. Russell Crowe's great in it. Liam Hemsworth and his brother Luke, they're both part of the team on the ground. You got, Milo Ventimiglia, if I'm saying that name right, and Henry or Ricky Whittle, I think, is the other guy. But so that's pretty much just a 70,000-foot up in the air, description of the plot of this movie. It's pretty freaking great in here. That is for sure. And let me check out the live chat here. See some live chat here on Pilled right there. And and we got I got Braves Piano 29, if I'm reading that, or Braves Piano 29. Jeez, I totally butchered that. Braves Piano 29 joining the live chat here. Yeah, along with Kevin's Chaotic Coffee. Yeah, good to see you here, and yeah, unfortunately, I startled him. So when I started the show right there. Rumor has it, I have been told once or twice in my life that I have a voice that carries. Okay. And when I start talking, it can be a little jarring sometimes. I don't talk like this. I don't whisper. I don't have a very soft voice. Right there. So when I start talking, it's very jarring, apparently, right there. So so yeah, good to see everybody in Pilled right there. Hey, Braves Piano 29 gifting me the cookie, which equates to some gold pills, which equates to moolah in the pilled.net world. And real quick, yeah, let me remind you to go to pilled.net. You can check out the show there. That's just one of the places you can check out Movies America Live. And if you go there, yeah, you can get gold pills, again, which equates to moolah, cold hard clams, cold hard cash. You can give out gold pills. You can receive gold pills, that kind of thing. Okay, so like they say, money talks and BS walks, and there's plenty of money in. Well, if you're on pilled.net long enough, there's plenty of money. If you stay on there and you're religious about staying on there, but it's a great site. Check it out there. Okay, so but I digest. Okay, so. And let me double check here, make sure I don't have any live chats there on the Rumble side and the YouTube side. And we are good to go there. So a little bit more about Land of Bad. Russell Crowe, playing Maximus and Gladiator, once said, "What we do in life echoes in eternity." Well, tune me in for that eternity, because that is going to be one entertaining eternity. Now, Russell Crowe has no doubt brought his beautiful mind to most of the roles that he picks. His role as Air Force Captain Eddie Grimm, a.k.a. Reaper, in this movie, Land of Bad, is his latest brilliant role. Like we heard, he is the Special Forces operator's eye in the sky and bringer of doom that we heard in the trailer just there. Add to that, stealer of the movie, okay? The Hemsworth brothers, Milo Ventimiglia and Ricky Whittle, they're good as the man on the ground, but Crowe is the strongest part of this movie. I mean, he is an Academy Award winner, by the way. So he's bringing that gravitas to this role, that's for sure. And Russell, he brings so much depth to this character of Reaper, so much personality. And even though he's not the highest ranked person there, in his unit, he sure does look like he runs a place if you watch this movie. I mean, he has like these little peccadillos, about him, like, wanting the K-cups neatly arranged in the break room for organization and ease of use. Or, he has his preferred chair that he likes to sit in, when he's piloting the drone. And, there's a part in there where some other people in his unit, they just to screw around with him, they steal his chair, and well, he lets them know about it. And then there's also a running plot line where his wife is pregnant, and he keeps telling people to let him know if a particular phone in the unit building there rings, because it might be her telling him, hey, I'm going into labor. You need to drop what you're doing and get to the hospital, right? Well, him reminding people about that phone call coming in, it does not go well. Okay. And then also he cracks jokes as part of being an expert at calming Liam Hemsworth JJ character down in the midst of a bloody hell. And I should mention Liam Hemsworth, who's sort of the main character on the ground there. His character's name is JJ Kinney. And then you get some jokes again, like I was mentioning, from Russell Crowe, like, how do you know someone is a vegan? They will tell you. And Russell Crowe alone is really worth going to the theater to check this out. But there's just so much more in this movie to make it worth the drive for Land of Bad. Okay, so it's as you can tell, I like this movie. Okay. If you haven't gathered that so far there. So, all right. Well, let me break everything up here a little bit here by letting you guys know all about our tdpn.locals.com website, TDPN as in Till Death Podcast Network. And why do I mention that? Well, that's just our website that has like our videos and our blogs and our articles all about movies and entertainment, cocktail recipes. I mean, we're talking booze on our website here. Not boobs, but maybe we might mention boobs every once in a while, but booze there. And then we talk about like politics and hot button sizzling topics of the day and that kind of thing. And we talk about those things in a way that you will not see or hear you're not going to see or hear it this way anywhere else. Okay. Very distinct, very unique. Okay. And now it's only like $3 a month for VIP access, if you want, full carte blanche access to our website. But as you see down below, if you put in promo code TDPN at tdpn.locals.com, you get 1 month free membership. Am I lying? No. Okay. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Okay. So, and yeah, the banner down below does not lie. So you're going to get full carte blanche access for 1 month. Okay. So take advantage of it. All right. So just get in there, do it. So again, tdpn.locals.com. All right. So you will not be disappointed there. So, all right. So, and checking out the live chat over here. And we've got Braves Piano 29 with a good point. So you're saying Russell Crowe is anal retentive? Yes. Pretty much right there. But it doesn't go full blown. Like, doesn't give you the highlights. Okay, we're not going to see Russell Crowe's rusty sheriff's badge, if you know what I'm saying there. Okay, so nothing like that. But no, yeah, he is anal retentive in this, but they kind of they draw out some sense of humor in this movie about it. So just kind of give him some quirky personality about it. It's for us, it's just funny. Okay, for the other characters in the unit that has to serve with him, not so funny, not at all. But yeah, appreciate the live chat, the comment right there. So okay, so moving on, everybody, moving on. What else is there to say about the Land of Bad here while I put that up there to communicate to you, to really drive home the point of what movie that we're talking about in this spoiler-free review of Land of Bad? Honestly with you, I mean, have you been watching too many rom-coms lately and you just need a good old-fashioned action cleanse? Well, look no further than this movie. I mean, you're going to get large caliber guns, RPGs, Hellfire, Sidewinder, and JDAM missiles, hand-to-hand combat involving pool tables, a Black Hawk helicopter door gunner, turning terrorists into Connect 4 boards. I mean, there's a category of action to satisfy the needs of anyone in your crew in this movie. And you also get fiery, explosive, slow-mo shots of the bombs detonating. I mean, just the way that director William Eubanks and the military technical advisor on this, Paul Kael, stages the close quarters fighting and gunplay is just raw and brutal and thus captivating as hell. I mean, you're not going to be able to take your eyes off the screen. And now Kael is the CEO of Kinetic Fighting, and he's former Australian Special Forces. Okay, so this guy knows what he's talking about. And he also showed all the actors how to clear rooms, how to clear buildings, use hand signals, handle the weapons, and then also the visual effects used for the flying drones, for the fighter jets, and the bombers and the missiles themselves, are flawless and super cool. I mean, they're right up there with most movies that, have, $200+ million budgets. Okay. And Land of Bad definitely does not have a $200+ million budget. Okay. But you can't tell from what you're seeing on the screen whatsoever. And you also get some amazing close-ups on the missiles just after deployment, kind of showing a little bit of what they look like before they bring bloody death on their target. And then, of course, the special forces operators on the ground. They're rocking their tricked out M4 rifles, and you have Ricky Whittle's character. He's sporting a Barrett 50 cal, all of which these special forces operators use with the precision trained into them as Tier 1 special forces operators. And then, of course, they're backed up by the missiles on Russell Crowe's drone, circling around the grid that they're all in. And it's just all a weirdly beautiful, visceral dance of combat here in Land of Bad. I mean, it's just very cool to check out on the screen. And I can't recommend this movie enough right here. And Braves Piano 29 echoes my sentiment that they love fiery explosions. Yes. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, if you're good American, you love explosions, especially when it's taking out some terrorists. Yes. Okay, so moving on here. Just want to take a minute or two or three to tell you all about Nature Clear recovery powder. Okay. A Nature Clear recovery powder is this powder that you can take to prevent getting a hangover. Okay. So, I mean, who wants a hangover, right? You don't want to wake up in the morning with a diamond splinter headache, just crushing your skull. Who wants that? So you can get yourself some Nature Clear recovery powder, and it's very easy to use. Okay. I mean, even I could figure out how to use it. All you got to do is take one of these Nature Clear packets and you just dump it into a bottle of water and chug that down before you go out and have your good times, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about a hangover. Now, a great thing is if you're out and you're partying it up and you realize, like, oh my God, I forgot to take my Nature Clear. Fear not, Pilgrim. Okay, just take it when you get home and you're good to go. Okay, and it helps you recover from smoking and vaping as well. Okay, so this is pretty much like the Swiss Army knife of recovery, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, maybe I shouldn't say boys and girls. Boys and girls better not have a need to use Nature Clear recovery powder. But right now, obviously, I'm sure you're like, how do I get my hands on this fantastic product there, Van? Well, I shall tell you. You just have to click on the Nature Clear link down in the description, okay? And just go to that link, click on the, get on the website, pick the Nature Clear products you want, and then get it in the shopping cart, and then put in promo code MOVIES, and you're going to get up to 25% off your next order, peoples. Okay, fantastic. Okay, in this age of Bidenomics, I mean, who can't appreciate saving some money, right? So yeah, get there. Just click on that Nature Clear link down in the description right now, and get yourself some hangover prevention relief. Okay, there you go. Get it done now, right now. Okay. So what else do we have to say about, or what else do I have to say about Land of Bad? I mean, I pretty much just have some random thoughts. I mean, we got the Hemsworth brothers, Liam and Luke. I think they're the younger brothers. I think they're both younger than Chris Hemsworth, obviously, Thor. So yeah, you got the Hemsworth brothers, Liam and Luke. You got Milo Ventimiglia and Ricky Whittle. They knock it out of the park at playing special forces operators convincingly. Well, like I said before, Liam isn't actually a special forces operator. He's a JTAC, or Joint Terminal Attack Controller. He's not special forces. Basically, his job is he controls all the air support, flying around them by communicating with all the pilots. And so in this movie, you see him, just kind of like on his little console, just kind of like checking things out and coordinating with Russell Crowe and then pilots of like fixed wing aircraft, that kind of thing. Another random thought about this is the drone shots used by the filmmakers in this are eye-popping. And they do remind me of all the drone filming that Michael Bay did a few years ago in that ambulance movie, with Jake Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul-Mateen. And that movie was really cool because you had these drones zipping all over LA, during this this massive car chase scene. And so Land of Bad uses drones like that, except they're zipping all over like all these terrorist attacks, on Liam Hemsworth and the team, and really capturing all these explosions and that kind of thing. It's getting like these really kinetic, frenetic, fiery shots that just make your eyes pop out of your head. It's just really, really cool. And Land of Bad has the drones zipping, just under like these fiery, exploding vehicles, and then they're overhead during explosions and all kinds of other instances. And then another random thought about this fantastic movie is I really dug the relationship between Russell Crowe's character and his drone co-pilot Nia, played by, and I'm sure I'm butchering this name here, I think it's Chika Ikogwe. And she's like sitting next to him, in the room where they're both, providing drone air support for the team on the ground. And they had a really sweet kind of connection between them. And Crowe, more than convincingly, makes you feel like he would do anything in the world for her. And I mean, they work well together as they, both man their post as drone pilots well beyond their shifts by their own request. They do not want off this op, and they really want to help JJ, again, Liam Hemsworth's character, get out of all of this alive. Okay, so they're dedicated big time in this movie. So, all right. So, hey, let me check out live chat here. I see we got TGM joining us on the live chat. So, hey, good to see you there, TGM. And yes, a tip of the hat to you right there. So, from the man with no name, Clint Eastwood from the spaghetti westerns right there. So, some of my favorite movies right there are the Sergio Leone spaghetti westerns with my man, Clint Eastwood. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting a little parched here, everybody. I mean, I don't know if you're getting parched. I mean, maybe you guys are, drinking here while you're watching this show. It's Sunday afternoon, but that doesn't stop me, and maybe it doesn't stop you. I mean, I'm drinking up right here, and you're about to hear more about it in this brew review time. All right, everybody. So the brew for this brew review time here is a little Altstat brewery pills. Basically, it's their German Pilsner. Okay, so I'm gonna get a better look at that. So yeah, Altstat brewery pills, and they're out of Fredericksburg, Texas. Okay. And Fredericksburg, Texas is in what we call hill country here in Texas, okay? That's where, like, the German settlers settled in Texas. And so they have, like, a lot of little German touristy towns. We go there, and they have a lot of, German beer halls and, German restaurants and that kind of thing. And it's kind of cool, kind of quaint area out, in the hill country. And so Altstat Brewery, it's just one of the breweries down there. And yeah, so this is it's got like this nice kind of golden flavor to it, just because you use 100% German malt in this, and it's got a little bit of an aftertaste, kind of a outside of the box aftertaste, but a good aftertaste, that's for sure. It's not bad, and I have to say, I mean, this German Pilsner, it seems a little bit more robust than your typical German Pilsner. 5.1 alcohol by volume. The IBU on this is 25. IBU, that's International Bitterness Units. And honestly, I mean, I could see myself just sitting on, some patio overlooking the Bavarian Alps, over in the motherland, okay, in Germany. Just, tipping back, little Altstat pills right there, okay? Just living the good life, enjoying God's country while tipping back some Altstat pills from Altstat Brewery in Fredericksburg, Texas, okay? So without further ado, let me take a little tug off this bad boy here. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, yeah, get yourself some Altstat pills right there. Probably not going to be able to find it like at your grocery store or the local gas station where you're at. Because it's a brew out of like I said, Hill Country, Texas. So, or out of the Hill Country, Texas. So you'll probably have to go someplace like the Open Bar app or drizzly.com or gopuff.com. And again, I'm not getting any money from those websites or that app, or I'm definitely not getting any money from this brewery. So this is a completely objective opinion about this beer. And yeah, I dig it. So I would definitely check this brew out. Okay. Pardon me. See, yeah, that will not be the last beer burp, unfortunately, right there. So, so apologies in advance. So, but that has been brew review time. All right, let's check out our live chat here. And yeah, all right. So good. And TGM says it's good to be here. And yeah, Braves Piano 29. I'll tell you, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Spaghetti Westerns rock. A fistful of dollars is the best. Well, in my humble opinion, of course. So yeah, me personally, I'm a good, the bad, and the ugly guy myself. But you can't go wrong with any of them right there. A fistful of dollars for a few dollars more, and then the last one is the good, the bad, and the ugly right there. So yeah, I love the classic. Wow, 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 wow. I'm sure that's a dead-on impression of that classic music from Ennio Morricone, who did the music for those spaghetti westerns. And you would have also heard Ennio Morricone do the music for The Hateful Eight, the Quentin Tarantino movie right there, and The Untouchables. And then also The Thing with Kurt Russell. He did the music for that as well. And hey, I like this. We've got, and I apologize if I am completely butchering your name here, but Joni Noko 007. Right there. So appreciate you joining here. I'm gonna red pill your live chat right there. So and yeah, if it comes to mind, if I remember to do it, I'll red pill your live chats right there, which means I like it. It's pretty much like the equivalent of liking somebody's post on X or Facebook or Gab or wherever or whatever. So, but good to see y'all here. So and glad you followed me and all that. I'll follow you back. You can rest assured of that. And Joni Noko 007 there again. Apologies for butchering your name. Says pirate movies can be fun as well. So yeah, hey, I'm a big Pirates of the Caribbean fan right there, and it's a John in Oklahoma City. There you go. There we go. That clears it up. All right, that makes all the sense in the world right there. So glad to have you join us here, John, from OKC. So a few hours north of me. So absolutely great to have you joining me here. And dead on, nailed it. From Braves Piano 29. All right, where were we here? So, oh yeah, while I'm thinking about it, let me remind you, there's not going to be any Movies America spoiler warning show this Thursday night. Okay, there will be a week from this Thursday, but this particular Thursday night, no Movies America spoiler warning show there. So because I'm actually going to go see Dune Part 2 in IMAX that night. So as you would imagine, getting IMAX tickets to Dune Part 2, particularly a show, the Thursday night show, it's the first day it's out nationwide. They're a little hard to come by, so I had to grab them when I could. And so the tickets I was able to get was for this Thursday night. So yeah, no Movies America spoiler warning. And then matter of fact, after this show here, I'm going to go see Dune Part 2 tonight. So when I see it on Thursday, that'll be the second time I'll see it, but I'm going to go see Dune Part 2 tonight. So next Sunday's Movies America Live, a week from now, will be all about Dune Part 2. Okay. So, and yeah, it should be a good one, people. It should be a fantastic episode they're talking all about Dune Part 2 from Denis Villeneuve and all that stuff right there. Okay, so all right. So what should we talk about next right here? So, I always like to let everybody know whether or not a particular movie is a woke after school special. Okay. And is Land of Bad a woke after school special? Not at all. Matter of fact, the woke will absolutely hate this movie, most likely. Why? Well, this movie promotes teamwork and people working together, regardless of race, including the most evil of all races, of course, white people, right? They're all working together, all races working together to save lives. And then also, this movie features American patriotism, togetherness between all races. Ooh, like I said, that'll make the woke really hate this movie. I mean, this movie doesn't demonize white people. Ooh, again, the woke they're going to hate this movie and it's going to make them spit up their quinoa and they'll probably screech about what they would call toxic masculinity in this movie. So in short, this is a great movie, I guess is what I'm trying to tell you here. So yeah, it's not a woke after school special at all, as many as well, too many movies are nowadays. It's not a woke after school special. Matter of fact, it's the exact opposite of that. So fantastic here. So let me check out hey, we've got Unfolding Joker checking out here. That's fantastic. Good to see him. And so he's joining us on Rumble. Fantastic right there. And yeah, he's right there. So, yep, there he goes. Little toast with some beer mugs from Unfolding Joker. All right. Love it. Love it. So, yeah, I like to see as many people joining me here for Movies America Live as possible. So, and I'm seeing some good activity right there from John and OKC 007 there. And yeah, pirate movies are awesome. And you know what? I mean, like I was saying before here in earlier episodes, there's going to be a lot of movie weekends where there's not going to be any new movies that are worth your time or mine to review. And so there's going to be plenty of weekends where I could retro review movies. And I got a feeling now that you guys have mentioned pirate movies that there might be some retro reviews about some movies of the pirate persuasion. Okay. You never know. I mean, it's anything could happen. All right. Just never know. And I mean, because if I weren't to do that, since you guys have mentioned pirate movies, I would be.
You are a retard.
Yes, exactly. That's precisely it. I could not say it better myself right there. So yeah, I just might have like a Pirates of the Caribbean retro review or something like that. So another pirate movie. Hey, maybe the Ice Pirates. Let me know in the live chat if you've ever seen the Ice Pirates movie from back in the 80s. That's it's intentionally and unintentionally hilarious from back in the 80s there. So all right. So again, this is a part of the show where I like mildly beg for money there, if you are so inclined. And that's just to remind you to, if you want to in Rumble, you can give me what's called a Rumble rant. If you want to, throw a buck or two my way, if you, show some appreciation. In Pilled, you can basically give me gold pills. And we've already had Braves Piano 29 do that for me in Pilled. They gifted me the cookie, okay, and the cookie equates to like a certain number of gold pills. And like I said before, gold pills in the Pilled.net world equate to money, dollar bills, okay, dollar bill, y'all. So yeah, and so in Pilled, you can gift me gold pills, or if you're checking me out on YouTube, you can give me what's called a super chat, and that that gives you the chance to give me a buck or two or whatever, So, and in order to give me a super chat in YouTube, you just got to click on that button that has a dollar bill on there, and that's how you give me a super chat. So, yeah, just checking out, just letting you guys know how you can show me a little financial appreciation, so I can, pay for braces, for my 17 kids. Now, I didn't say they're legitimate. I just said they're 17 kids. Okay. But I have what some would call summer kids. Okay, some are here, some are here, some are there, some are here. Yeah, there we go. John in OKC. Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. Space herpes from Ice Pirates. Love it. Love it. Yeah, check out the Ice Pirates. Okay, probably not easy to find on streaming, but if you want to watch the Ice Pirates, not bad enough. Yeah, you can check out that movie from back in the 80s. Pretty freaking funny. That's for show. Okay, so my final thoughts on Land of Bad is this: pure and simple. Go check out this movie. And it really does need a lot of people to go check out this movie because the box office grosses for this movie, not too good. Not too good at all. I don't think they had a big budget. And so that means they didn't have a whole big budget to market this movie. I mean, so you're probably not seeing a whole lot of trailers for Land of Bad on TV. Maybe you are. I don't watch TV really. I mean, I typically watch like YouTube and Rumble, and that's about it. I don't watch TV, so maybe there have been a crap load of Land of Bad commercials, but I haven't seen a whole lot, on YouTube or Rumble or anything like that. So, or whatever I watch. Okay, so yeah, the box office grosses for this movie aren't so hot right now. Okay, like The Land in this movie, the box office grosses are bad as well. Okay. So you can help out this fantastic Russell Crowe movie by checking it out in the theaters. All right, and it's a great movie to take a whole lot of people with you as well. It's I mean, because I know what it's like. I mean, we live in the time of Bidenomics. Everyone's trying to stretch that dollar as much as they can, and so I would not recommend a movie that's not worth your money. That's not going to provide oodles and oodles of entertainment. So yeah, check out Land of Bad with Russell Crowe in there. So yeah, we got some good Ice Pirates conversation going on in the live chat on Pilled, and I am here for it, people. And speaking of Pilled here, I am going to reward everybody for joining me on Pilled by doing what we call releasing the scratching. Yes, I'm going to just dump a bunch of gold pills on everybody in the live chat. So everybody, hold on to your hats, okay? So yeah, grab your ankles and kiss your ass goodbye. So wait, no. Actually, I'm making it sound negative. It's not negative. It's very positive. You guys are about to get money, okay? So here I'm going to release the scratching, and after I do, grab them gold pills. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. All right, that scratching has been released. Yes, save yourselves. All right, so we are going to get a move on this episode of Movies America Live. But again, yeah, next Sunday's Movies America Live is all about Dune Part 2, which I will be going and seeing here a couple hours from now, so I can get you guys updated, let you guys know if it's a good movie or not. Secret, it probably is a pretty good movie to see. Okay, so all right, with that, everybody, like I always say, real quick, like this episode, man. Like this episode if you would, and then smash that follow or subscribe button for me. I'm under @MoviesAmerica on Gab, on Pilled, on X, on Facebook, on Instagram, all the social medias, okay? And pretty good chance if you follow me, but I will follow you back, okay? So, but yeah, that'd be fantastic, all right? So, and let me do one check here, and yeah, there we go. I like that Unfolding Joker helping me out. Be sure to smash the Rumble and share. I love it. I love it. Okay, so all right. So where was I there? So all right. So get out there, people. Those movies aren't going to watch themselves. See ya.
Hey! I got the police after me. They're coming after me, okay? But I got just enough time to ask you. Just like this video, if you would, and then subscribe to this channel, okay? I'm gonna be in handcuffs pretty soon. I gotta tell you. And so before they haul me off, make sure you watch these videos over here, okay? And thanks for watching this video and the Till Death Podcast Network, okay? I gotta go.